Hi, welcome to Driving TV, and I hope you are well. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about turning right from a major road into a minor road. Okay, now if you are looking for videos where you are turning left and right from a major road into a minor road, or from a minor road into a major road, there are other videos on the channel, and I will leave link of those videos on the description below if you want to see those videos. But in this video specifically, I will only talk about turning right from a major road into a minor road. Many learners ask me the question where to stop, how to stop, who has the priority, how should I keep my car when I'm waiting for the oncoming traffic. All those questions comes in the channel regards to turning right from a major road into a minor road. So I thought I'll make one video specifically on the subject, how to turn right from a major into a minor. Hopefully it will help you to understand exactly how you should be turning right, where you should position, who has the priority, and all those things. First I will explain, and then I will show you how it's done in practice. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and let's start the lesson. Okay, so let's talk about turning right from a major road into a minor road. Now, first of all, we need to know why is this major and this is minor. How do we know that? Because we need to know what makes this the major and not this one. Okay, the reason we know is because of the giveaway line here. Okay, so if there's a car coming from here, they'll have to stop for cars on this road because they have the giveaway line, we don't. So for us to go right, we don't have a giveaway line, they do, and that makes them the minor and we are the major road. Okay, secondly, to go right. Now for us, so we need to know the details of how to go right. What kind of thing should we be doing? What will be the correct position, the correct signaling, and all those things. For us to do all those things correctly, we need a method. We need something that will remind us that we are doing everything in order and correctly so that we make the turn safely. And that method is always MSPSL. If we could do all those 5 things when we are turning right, everything will fall into places so that we make the turn correctly and safely. Okay, mirrors, signal, position, speed, and look. All you have to do is do all those 5 things one by one as you make the turn, and you will be doing everything correctly and safely. So let's talk about turning. So this is our car. Okay, we are driving in the middle of our lane because that's the normal driving lane or the normal driving position. So we are driving here and we want to go right. Now for us to go right, how do we know where the right is? The clues are the road markings, the car in front going in, cars going in from here, cars coming out. Okay, also gap in the building. So if there's buildings here, buildings there will be a gap in the building. So if you look on top of the buildings, you will see a gap here. That will give you a clue that there is a road. So now we know where the road is. So what are we going to do from here to go there? First thing is mirrors. Remember those 5 things: mirrors, signal, position, speed, and look. So let's put those 5 things into practice. Top mirror and right mirror. Top mirror to see who's behind, or right mirror to see if anyone overtaking us. Okay, so done the mirrors. Next, put the signal on. So why do we put the signal? So that cars behind and everyone knows that we are going in there. That is our intention. People will know by if we signal. So put the signal on. So we've done the mirrors, we've done the signal. What's next? Position. Now regards to position, where do we position? At the moment, our position is middle of our lane because that is the normal driving position. To go right, position will be towards the center. Okay, so why do we position there? What's the reason? The reason we position there so that the cars behind could carry on going. Just because we want to go right, we will slow down and we probably will have to stop. Because of that, they shouldn't need to stop for us. They should be able to just carry on going. Okay, so position is going to be left of center. The problem medley learners, they go too much and they are either on the center or they are on the other side. Make sure you are close to the center but it's still on your side of the road. Okay, so left of center meaning close to it but don't touch it, and on your side of the road. You still stay on your side of the road. And then speed. Now we've already looked at the mirrors, we've already signaled, we've already gone to our position. Now we need to slow down so that we don't go too fast into the road that we want to go in. Also, we need to see if there are others using the junction, so we need to slow the car. We looked at the mirrors, like I said, we cover the brake and we gently brake. We brake, and around 2-car distance from the junction that we want to go in, 2-car distance around here, we want to make sure our speed is around 10. Gear should be second. Okay, if the speed is 10, this will allow us or give us enough time to assess and see what's happening here, and we are not rushing. So slow the car to around 10, 2-car distance from the junction we want to go in, go to second gear. And then what we are doing is we are looking ahead if there is a car coming. What if there is a car coming here? Who has the priority? They have the priority because we are crossing front of them. So we want to make sure that if there is a car coming, we slow down or we stop for them. What if they are quite far? We have the gap. If you have the gap, you should go. If you don't have the gap or you're not sure, then you stop. Where do you stop? You stop around here. Many learners, they get confused where to stop. Where do you stop? You stop in line with the center line, the road that you want to go in. So this is the road you want to go in. The center line of this road is here. So you in line around here, you stop. So around here. So you inline it with the center line. Okay, and you stop there. When you stop here, which way should you keep your wheel? Should you keep it straight or should we keep it towards right because we are going right? We keep it straight. Why is that? We keep the wheel straight because when we stop and there's a car coming here and the car behind comes and hits us by mistake, where do you think the car is going to go? If we steer right, the car is going to go there, and there's a car coming, what's going to happen? We're going to get punched in the mouth, right? We don't want that, do we? They made a mistake, but at least we don't want to go there. We're going to go forward. That way, we're not hitting the car in front coming our way, because they are maybe on 30, 40, 50 miles per hour. Imagine they come and hit us. What's going to happen? Okay, so it's their mistake, but at least we don't go and hit them. Even if we do go and hit the car in front, that way the impact is not going to be dangerous as the cars coming from the opposite. Okay, so we keep the car in a straight line, in straight, and keep the car straight. When we have the gap, what do? We go in to our side of the road. Make sure we don't do that, or we don't do that. We have to make sure we go straight and then we make the turn into our side of the road, not cutting and not going on the other side. Okay, the other thing is, say you are waiting here and the car comes at the front and he stops for you or they stop for you and they flash. What does that mean? Number one, just because they flashed or they stopped, it doesn't necessarily mean that's a signal for you to go. It means, yes, we will take the advantage, but we have to make sure that the road that we want to go in, it is safe for us to go. Because this car, maybe there's a building here and they can't see who's crossing the road here, or if there's a problem here. They can't see that. They could only see you and they are trying to help you to go, but it is your responsibility to check the road that we are going in. Is it safe for us to go? There could be somebody here crossing the road. There could be a crossing here, somebody crossing. There could be a parked car here. There could be an accident. They don't know. You know because you could see it. So make sure just because they stopped or flashed, Don't just take the advantage. Do take, but make sure it is safe for you to enter. Because the last thing you want to do is go there and you stop there because there's a problem and there's a car coming. You don't go and stop. If you need to stop there for a while because there's a problem, then you will be blocking the whole road for a long time. Just stay where you are, let them carry on going. You wait until it is free for you to go. Okay? The other thing is, what if there is a gap box here? What if there is a box here for you to turn right? There's a special box here for you to turn right. What do? You go inside the box and you keep the car straight. Make sure it's not towards that way. You go in, get the car straight and wait until there is a gap and then you go. If there's no one coming, you carry on going. Other than that, go into the box, get the car straight, keep the wheel straight, wait until there is a gap and then you go into your side of the road without cutting corners. So just to remind just quickly again about those 5 things I was saying to you, to make it correctly and safely going right, all you have to do is put 5 things into practice. Mirrors, signal, position, speed, and look if it's safe, and then you go. Top and right mirror, signal right, position left of center, speed down to 10, maybe 2 cars away, about second gear, and then final look to see if it's safe, and then you go in. So mirrors, signal, position, speed, and look. Learn to put those 5 things into practice and you will never go wrong going right from major road into a minor road. Here we want to go right. So what's the first thing we do? We look for the clues to see what the road is. So look on the top of the building on the right and there is a gap. Can you see the gap over there? Now we know what the road is. Top and right mirror, signal right, position towards right, is still on our side but left of center. Then we look ahead. If there is a car coming, there is, we stop where? In line with the center of the road that we want to go in. Now it's safe. Looking again, see if it's safe, we make the turn. When you enter, first thing you do, look at the top mirror and then give gas and carry on going. Okay, now let's talk about a road where there are parked cars on both sides and we want to go right in this road, and also the road that we want to go in, there are parked cars very close to the junction. So what do we do on those kind of situation? So we do the same, top and right mirror, signal right. Regards to position, we can't be left of center because we're going to be hitting those cars. So we have to be in the middle of the road. Regards to position, in the middle. Okay, so when we talk about position, we're going to be in the middle. Giving them space, giving them space. So drive in the middle, and then the road that we want to go in, we will look in early and we know that there is a parked car here. Now because there is a parked car, we need to go in here, meaning we probably will be on the other side a little. So because of that, we can't just go in, we must check if there is somebody coming from here, because if there is, it's going to be a problem if we go as well. So we look ahead, look early, and there's no one coming, and don't make the turn. And because there's parked car here, we're going to look early to see if there's no one coming. If there is, we stay here. If there's no one coming, then we enter into there, because like I said, there's parked car, we have to enter on the other side. And before we do, we look if there's no one coming. If there is, we stay here. If there isn't, we go in using their side of the road and then we enter. Okay. The other thing is, every time you enter a new road, always look at the top mirror first. And the reason you need to look at the top mirror is to see who's following you behind in case they are about to overtake you for any reason. Okay, so once you enter a new road, always look at the top mirror to see who's following you and then start giving gas, so that in case there is somebody overtaking, you know who's there or not. Now in this road, we want to go right again, and as you can see, we have parked cars on both sides. So when it comes to position here, we have to make sure that we are in the middle, giving space to both sides. So we looked at the mirrors, signaled in the middle position, and then we look into the road. And what do we see? We have a parked car close to the junction, which means we have to look into the road if there is somebody coming. If there isn't, then we go in because we need to enter in the middle, avoiding the parked car. Once we enter, look at the top mirror to see who's following, and then carry on going. Now again, here we want to go right again. So firstly, we look where the road is, look at the top, look for the gap. We know where the road is, top and right mirror, signal right and position. If you look on the floor, there's an arrow telling us to go in the middle. So we go to the middle in the box and we get the car straight and we wait for the oncoming traffic. There is a car, or there is another car behind that. I'm just going to give you an example. Just say this car allows you to go. Don't just go without looking into the road that you want to go in, because there could be somebody crossing the road. So look into the road first. Don't just go in if somebody allows you to go. Okay, that's it for this video, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give a thumbs up, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.